My God, it has been a minute, but we are on Game of Thrones, Season 3, Episode 6. Because we lost all our previous ones on the old PC, we took a break on it, but we have them back and we can't wait to restart this one.
I've been for it.
So fucking good. We love this series. If you want to watch our full reactions or extended reactions to Game of Thrones and Death Note, head over to our Patreon. That link's in the description box down below. Like I said, you can get uncut versions, unedited, like unblurred versions, because we can do a lot more on there, and it's just much more entertaining. So if you want to go watch those reactions, head over there. But we're going to jump straight into this one.
You've got too much wood in there.
But the more wood, the bigger the fire.
It needs to breathe. Take off that big log.
Ah, you know your fires?
Better than you, Sam.
Oh, bless him.
Someone built your fires for you growing up.
It doesn't get so cold down in the reach.
But they would have, Sam. Let's not lie.
And they were servants, of course.
I knew you were highborn.
Found something at the fist of the first band. Buried treasure. Thousands of years old.
What does it do?
I'm not sure that it does anything. It's beautiful though, isn't it?
How much longer?
Not so far.
Is the wall as big as they say?
Oh, bigger. It's hidden in clouds.
You're playing with me.
I'm not. 700 feet high. All made of ice. On a warm day you can see it weeping. Castle Black is nice enough. A fire burning in the long hall, day and night. Hob makes venison stew with onions. One of the brothers will sing. Darian sings best.
Do you sing?
No. No.
Straight up, like, no, not me.
Sing me a song.
Fuck it, I can't sing, bitch.
All right.
You simp.
The father's face is stern and strong, sits and judges right from wrong. He weighs our life, the short and long, and loves the little children.
Sus.
The mother gives the gift of life, watches over every wife. Her gentle
She is fucking dripping.
loves her little children.
That's not how you skin a rabbit.
I know how to skin a rabbit.
Not by the looks of it. Grow up north of the wall. You'll learn the proper way to handle game.
I didn't see any game before I got here.
If I had a bow, I could have shot a dozen rabbits.
I made this bow myself. Guess you don't learn how to do that north of the wall.
You learn how to use your fists, though.
Oh, you could have
Stop the cat fight, please.
That's the mind.
Someone else is sitting right here.
You're both very good at skinning rabbit.
You're just a little better.
Well, some of us would say thank you when someone else hunts down their breakfast for them. Why don't they teach you to say thank you north of the wall?
You've got a big mouth, girl. And too many teeth.
Stop it! You've been fighting since you met.
Lady Reedy's got a stick so far up her ass it's a wonder her feet touch the ground.
You've been nasty to her every day. Of course she's nasty back.
Me? It's my fault. First time I met her, she put a knife to my throat.
First time I met you, you held a knife at me. We can't fight each other. We'll never make it to the wall.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
We're both to make peace.
Blue badge, remember?
Your way of skinning rabbits is quicker than mine.
Said so, didn't I?
Oh,
I'm sorry. That would have got a backhand from me. Boom! No, backhand. Boom! Like, what did you just say?
Oh,
What did you just say?
fucking children, man.
She's been a child.
Good little hunter.
Thank you. See? Not so hard, is it?
Shut
Thank
your
you.
mouth.
Don't push me.
I'm right here with you.
what's happening?
Stop him from biting his own
I'm
tongue.
right here with
Yeah.
you.
He's having a seizure, isn't
What's wrong with him?
The visions take their toll.
He's having one now.
I saw Jon Snow.
You saw him? At Castle Black?
He was on the wrong side of the wall and surrounded by enemies.
Used to be you couldn't find a tree within a mile of the wall. Crows would come out every morning with axes. Your flock gets smaller every year. You ever climbed it before?
No, but Tolman's done it 100 times.
You're afraid.
Yes, I am.
Are they getting ready to climb it?
They're going to climb the wall.
Aye.
Fucker! I used to climb cranes for fun and hang off them, yeah? If you think for a minute I don't care where this door is, I'm walking to the door. You think I'm pissing climbing?
You think there's a door?
I'll fucking make one!
There's not a door.
Fuck climbing that!
Well, no, the problem with the door is they're trying to go undetected.
Oh yeah, that's gonna help, yeah. Right, Barry, make sure... Oh, bollocks, Barry, why are you screaming? We said no screaming if you fall. Oh, bugger, they found us.
It's been a long way down, but I've waited my whole life to see the world from up there. Here, sit down. Brought a pair for you. They're too big for you, but they're good.
You killed someone for them?
Nah. I didn't kill him, but I bet his balls are still bruised.
I'd hope she was going to give him something to get up there, because he's fucked without him.
He wasn't good to me the way you're good to me. He didn't do that thing you do with your tongue.
That's my bloody pussy! A boy bitch!
Eat pussy, keep your fucking girl happy.
Bruv, just dive in there. Like
Just
it's
dive
like-
in there.
like a
Scuba
fucking-
gear.
A buffet, bruv.
Literally, just go diving.
Just go ham.
Well, I'm Jon Snow. I've killed dead men and Coronathan, but I'm scared of naked girls.
I seemed scared the other day.
You were trembling like a leaf.
In the beginning.
Only in the beginning. You're a proper lover, Jon Snow.
God, she's so fit.
She's so fit. Redhead
The
man.
secret's safe with me.
What secret?
Tiny cock?
Do you think I'm as dumb as all those girls in silk dresses you knew growing up? You're loyal and you're brave. You didn't stop being a crow the day you walked into Mance Raider's tent.
Ooh.
Well, I'm your woman now, Jon Snow. You're going to be loyal to your woman.
Ooh.
The Night's Watch don't care if you live or die. Mance Raider don't care if I live or die. We're just soldiers in their armies, and there's plenty more to carry on if we go down. Well, it's you and me that matters to me and you.
God.
I know, right? She's like, oh my god.
Fucking hell, if a woman ever turned around to me and said that. Oh,
Brother,
that's done.
I'd be sacking off the army and we'd be going away.
We're going to another country, I don't care.
Like, are we doing criminal activity
Oh yeah, are we Bonnie and Clyde in this or what?
or like how are we doing this? Because I'm game. Let's go.
That's mad.
But he's a man of the Night's Watch,
Yeah.
Dad.
Betray me,
I won't.
because I'll cut your pretty cock right off and wear it round me neck.
You can tell that she's a Cancer Estate girl.
Yeah, but she knows what she's doing.
Sink your metal deep. Make sure it holds before taking your next step. And if you fall, don't scream. You don't want that to be the last thing she remembers.
Yes!
The last thing she remembers.
Don't scream. Oh.
Joffrey, Cersei, ill in pain,
You're good. You're not as good as you think you are.
face, tits, balls. I hit him right where I wanted to.
Aye, but you took your sweet time of it. You won't be fighting straw men, little lady. Show me your position. Keep your elbow high. You want your back doing the hard labour. You're holding. Never hold.
What?
Your muscles tense up when you hold. Pull the string back to the centre of your chin and release. Never hold.
But I have to aim.
Never aim.
Never aim.
Your eye knows where it wants the adder to go. Trust your eye.
There's someone out there.
My man's like, fuck, I've got to put the alcohol down. I was having a good drink.
About far enough.
Oh no, it's her.
We come as friends.
Begging your pardon, my lady.
I hate this scene.
We'll be the judge of that.
Valar Morgulis.
Valar Irish. Or vi vilti ruloro kel brian en desundao.
Thoros gen mirotixa. Voctus eglia ot gaimolaxir teptas. Roberti dari zihi ne keptisex iot onio gemagon. Scoriomasitas.
Crinconta.
Awale ruda numas maisa. Tusi puntali jo hexis e jumozu.
Au hosso ziri rigibia. Senyor Soziri Rizibi. Kutango Sengo Soitashi. My friends here don't speak High Valyrian. Why are you here, my lady?
Forgive my manners. I don't see many ladies these days.
Lucky for the ladies.
He's like, what the fuck is going
How
on?
many times has the Lord brought him back?
6. Aexioine Liritan.
Kestis honoravis iti libus daor.
Ondore Mondeor. Aexio Zichon Varesun Japin. I've always been a terrible priest. Drank too much rum. Fucked all the whores in King's Landing. It's a terrible thing to say. By the time I came to Westeros, I didn't believe in our Lord. I decided that all the gods were stories we told the children to make them behave. So I wore the robes, and every now and then I'd recite the prayers. It was just for show. A spectacle for the locals, until the mountain drove a lance through this one's heart. I knelt beside his cold body and said the old words. Not because I believed in them, but he was my friend. And he was dead. And they were the only words I knew. And for the first time in my life, the Lord replied. Beric's eyes opened, and I knew the truth. Our God is the one true God.
That would make you believe, wouldn't it?
And all men must serve him.
There's no other thing you would think.
You've been to the other side.
The other side. There is no other side. I have been to the darkness, my lady. He sent you to us for a reason.
You have someone he needs.
Bodkin Point penetrates plate at 200 yards. Can you make them?
Yeah, nothing tricky about it. Just need decent steel.
I'll get you the steel.
I didn't like that woman.
That's because you're a girl.
What does that have to do with anything?
Forgive me, lad.
What are you doing? Let go of him! Tell them to stop! He wants to be one of you! He wants to join the Brotherhood! Stop them!
We serve the Lord of Light, and the Lord of Light needs this boy.
Did the Lord of Light tell you that, or did she? You're not doing this for your God. You're doing it for gold.
2 fat bags of gold.
We can't defend the people without weapons and horses and food. And we can't get weapons and horses and food. Gold.
You told me this was a brotherhood. You told me I could be one of you.
You are more than they can ever be. They are just foot soldiers in the Great War. You will make kings rise and fall.
You seem very interested here, Jack. What's going around in your little monkey brain?
You're a witch. You're going to hurt him.
He's definitely fucked.
I see a darkness in you. And in that darkness, eyes staring back at me. Brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes. Eyes you'll shut forever. We will meet again.
We will meet again. In this, you don't have to walk all the way there. It's not a full cage. You had some hay on there as well. That could look kind of comfy.
If I was tired, I'd nap.
Yeah, I'd have a nap. Here we go.
Oh no.
I say hell no, but yeah, I kind of want to do Mount Everest, and I imagine it would be something similar to this. Obviously, I know it's not like actual like this, but the temperatures.
Oh, you die up there. That's it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Come on, show us something folding. I know you want it.
You're staring at me, ass, Jon Snow!
Yes, I am.
You alright?
Just seeing if you can take a hit, lad!
I'd push you off the top for that.
Sorry, were you sleeping? Water. You want some water?
I'm cutting your dick off and shoving it in your throat.
Oh.
Well, let's play a game. Which body part do you need the least? Please, not a body part.
Everything, please.
But you've already told me everything. Remember? Your daddy was mean to you? Your Starks didn't appreciate you? One good bit, though.
He's a cunt.
Boys. Wouldn't that be a hunt to remember? Now, how about your little finger? You don't use that for much, do you? No? Good. Let's start with that.
No? Good. Let's start with that. The way he delivered that line was so good.
Oh my god, that's delicious.
Oh, this guy's... You hate Joffrey.
Wondering why you're here, haven't you? Who I am, why I'm doing this to you. So guess.
Nah.
If you guess right, I'll tell you. By the old gods and the new, I swear it. You win the game if you can figure out who I am and why I'm torturing you, and I win the game if you beg me to cut off your finger.
If I win, you'll let me go.
No.
If you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention.
Oh, you fucking sexy cat.
No,
I'm liking this guy.
No, he's a cunt.
You first?
Oh no, 100%. But the way he's delivering this,
oh yeah, the actor is doing
fantastic.
a brilliant job.
Like he is a psycho.
Deepwood Mud.
Terrible guess. Now, where?
Blasters.
Do I look like a fucking umber to you? Carl, how did you know that? Did you see any banners flying when we came in?
No. It was just a guess.
Turn around and say it was wrong.
Very good, Lord Theon.
Torrent cast up.
He's dead, strangled by the Kingslayer.
He was your brother. Your father was Lord Rickard Karstark. You swore to tell me.
You're right.
Lord Rickard Karstark is Robb Stark's bannerman. I betrayed Robb. That's why you're torturing me.
Yes. You win. Of course, you forgot to ask one question. You forgot to ask if I'm a liar. I'm afraid I am. Everything I told you is a lie. This isn't happening to you for a reason. I enjoy it.
Please, cut it off! Cut it off! Cut it off!
I win.
Thank you for that. I know travel isn't easy in these times.
Roads are crawling with cutthroats and bandits, and the King of the North summons us. We come.
Our fathers instructed us to tell you that his alliance with the North can continue if his terms are met.
They're the Frey brothers.
Lord Frey requires a formal apology.
Of course, he deserves as much. I was in the wrong.
He demands Harrenhal and all its attendant lands.
I don't think that's what...
We are fighting for the North. Harrenhal is not in the North. It is his once the war is over, and we have no further strategic need for it.
Okay.
And there's something else.
We will do whatever we can to give Lord Frey what he needs.
Not what.
Who?
Whom.
What? No.
Our father requires Lord Edmure to wed one of his daughters, Roslyn.
How old is she?
19.
Could I see her first?
You want to count her teeth? We depart for the twins in the morning. We need an answer before we leave. The wedding not more than a fortnight thereafter, or this alliance is at an end.
Your father does realise we're in the middle of a war.
Father is old. Would put his heart at peace if you could see her wed to a good husband.
And his recent experience has made him wary of long engagement.
He has every right to be.
Because
He's
Robb
excused
obviously.
while we discuss it.
Why should I let that old ferret choose my bride for me? Very least, I should be offered the same choice you were.
He's a proud man, and we've wounded him.
I didn't wound him. My answer is no.
Listen to me.
Blackfish.
And listen very carefully.
The laws of gods and men are very clear. No man can compel another man to marry.
The laws of my fist are about to compel your teeth.
It's all right. You heard him. If you refuse, our alliance with the Freys is dead.
He's wanted me for one of his daughters since I was 12. He's not going to stop wanting it now. When I say no, you will come back and offer me a daughter of my choosing.
You're willing to risk our freedom and our lives for a chance at a prettier wife.
I have a war to fight. We can't win it without them. I have no time to haggle.
You said you wanted to make amends for the stone mill.
You recall that heroic engagement?
I had something less permanent in mind.
I've won every battle, but I'm losing this war. If we don't do this and do it now, we're lost.
I'll marry her.
You're paying for my sins, Uncle. It's not fair, all right. I'll remember it.
I mean, he did kind of fuck up. So did you, but yeah.
I see my men have finally found you something appropriate to wear.
Yes, most kind of them. You're Stark Bannerman, Lord Bolton. I am acting on Lady Stark's orders.
When King Rob left Harrenhal, his mother was his prisoner. If she wasn't his mother, he'd have hanged her for treason. I should send you back to Rob Stark.
You should. Instead, you're sitting here watching me fail at dinner. Why might that be?
Wars cost money. Many people would pay a great deal for you.
We both know who would pay the most. I'll make you pay the most. We found out you'd captured me and sent me back up north for a summer execution.
You're right. Perhaps the safest thing to do is to kill you both and burn your bodies.
It would be, if you honestly believe my father would never find out about it.
King Rob is keeping your father quite busy. He doesn't have time for anything else.
He'll make time for you.
As soon as you're well enough to travel, I will allow you to go to King's Landing as restitution for the mistakes my soldiers made. And you will swear to tell your father the truth, that I had nothing to do with your maiming.
Shall we drink on it?
I don't partake.
Do you understand how suspicious that is to ordinary people? Very well. My lady, may our journey continue without further incident.
Oh, she won't be going with you.
I am charged with bringing Sir Jaime to...
You are charged with abetting treason.
I'm afraid I must insist.
You're in no place to insist on anything. I would have hoped you'd learned your lesson about overplaying your position.
Impossible.
Why?
My grandson is the pride of High Garden, the most desirable bachelor in all 7 kingdoms. Your daughter
Is rich, most beautiful woman in all 7 kingdoms, and the mother of the king.
old.
Old?
Old. I'm something of an expert on the subject. The change will be upon her before long. I'll spare you the details.
The years punish us
Fuck
as well, I
menopause.
promise you that.
So glad we don't have to deal with that shit.
My stomach remains quite strong. The only thing that might turn it are details of your grandson's nocturnal activities. Do you deny them?
Oh, not at all. A sword swallower through and through.
Well, a boy with his affliction should be grateful for the opportunity to marry the most beautiful woman in the kingdom.
Did you grow up with boy cousins, Lord Tywin? Sons of your father's bannerman, squires, stable boy?
Of course.
And you never...
No.
Not once? Not in any way?
Never.
I congratulate you upon your restraint. But it's a natural thing, two boys having a go at each other beneath the sheets.
Perhaps High Garden has a high tolerance for unnatural behavior.
True, we don't tie ourselves in
Tywin don't
knots
like it
over
at all.
a discreet bit of buggery, but brothers and sisters, where I come from, that stain would be very difficult to wash out.
I will not breathe further life into a malicious lie by discussing it.
Oh, yes!
Yes!
Yes! Lady Orlena is so good. She's got some fucking like haymakers in there.
Oh, mate.
Some of her dialogue is
She's
so
just
good.
coming, like ducking, weaving,
Literally,
dancing in that
literally.
ring.
Oh, you think
punch has landed on
homosexuality's
her.
bad? What about incest, bitch?
Oh, yeah, they might like a little cheeky rub and tug under the covers, but your brother and sister, or daughters, or sons, are fucking each other. God.
Literally, only in York.
You must admit many people find it quite convincing. Convincing enough to put swords in their hands and send them off to kill Lannisters and Tyrells, thanks to our new affiliation.
I don't care what people believe, and neither do you.
As an authority on myself, I must disagree.
Now, if the rumors about my children were true, then Joffrey is no king at all, and House Tyrell is throwing its prize flower into the dirt.
And if Cersei is too old to give Laura's children, we are throwing another prize flower into the dirt. It is a chance we simply cannot take.
The uncertainty makes you uncomfortable. All right, I'll remove it for you. If you refuse to marry Loras to Cersei, I will name him to the King's Guard. I'm sure you're familiar with the King's Guard's vows. Never marry. He will never have children. Tyrell name will fade, and High Garden will go to the children of Joffrey and Marjorie.
You would have your grandson protected by someone who disgusts you.
I would have my grandson protected by a skilled warrior who takes his vows seriously.
Ooh.
So, shall I draw up the order? Or do you consent to this match?
Lady Olenna is good, but Tywin is just better. Oh, so you want him to have children? I'll sign him up to the King's Guard. Like, what are you gonna do?
See, at that point, I'd just be like, I'd have to say, like, I'm not having incest. It's not incest.
The thing that I understand, but then he just signs him up to the King's Guard, and there's nothing. And the only reason why Tywin knows how to do this is because the previous king done it with him and Jaime.
Yeah.
Because Jaime's a part of the King's Guard, so he can't be the heir to Castle Rock.
I see you. You haven't liked the video yet. Why not? Go on. Go like it. While you're at it, you know you want to subscribe. And if you want to go to our social medias, all the links you need are in the description box down below. And you might as well head over to our Patreon as well, where you can get extra bonus content if you're enjoying this. That link's in the description box down below. But we'll get straight back into the video. Love you guys.
It's a rare enough thing, a man who lives up to his reputation.
The scenes between those two are nearly as good as fucking Tyrion and Varys.
It's getting windier up there.
Yeah, brother, it's getting difficult.
Should have just killed 8 men.
I mean, that wasn't her fault.
We gotta call them loose! No!
Swing!
Swing, boy!
Swing! I mean, she didn't scream.
Oh, I hope he'd be sucking his balls.
Oh,
dry.
yes.
Like, it is no moisture in there after that.
No. Oh, you're dead, brother.
You're so dead. Mate, just jump off, just pop it up top, I'm pushing you off. He's annoyed that they survived.
He's not happy.
Oh.
I'm very happy about...
Yes.
This is why I'd never want my
I am
mum
as
to
well.
arrange my marriage.
Yeah, no, this is bare awkward.
I feel like I'm in a dream.
Nice pond, though.
Yeah, nice pond. I'd smoke there for sure.
I'd love a smoke there.
Yeah.
I've dreamed of a large wedding.
Anyone know where that pond is?
Yo,
love a smoke a zoo.
Yes.
Game of Thrones producers. Just let us come on set and smoke zoos.
Honestly, we'll be quiet as anything, you know.
No. We'll interview a few
And
people
the
here.
bride,
We need to
of
get
course.
the videos whilst we're there.
Okay, yeah. If you want to smoke with us, let us
beautiful
know.
bride in the world. A beautiful gown.
Emails on our
gold,
YouTube.
green brocade, French slaves. Have you ever been to High Garden, my lady?
No, I'd never left Winterfell before I came to King's Landing.
I bet you never would. I
But
bet
it
you wish you
sounds
never
wonderful.
left.
I can't wait to see it and to leave this place.
It's terrible, isn't it? The most terrible place there is.
Spit in my mouth, go on.
I don't suppose there's anything we can do about this?
We'd have them both killed.
Fucking hell,
Hard to say which of the
Cersei!
four of us is getting the worst of this arrangement. Probably Sansa, though Loras will certainly come to know a deep and singular misery.
Father doesn't discriminate. We're all being shipped off to hell together.
On a boat you built.
It's all your fault, Cersei.
I did what I did to protect our family.
A member of your family who's actively contributed to that family's survival. Whether
Yes,
or
you
not
have
you
Tyrion.
or father or anyone else wants to admit it.
I do admit it. If it weren't for your trick with the wildfire, Stannis would have sacked the city before Father got here. Our heads would still be rotting on the city gate.
Trying to have me killed is an odd way of saying thank you. There are two people in King's Landing who can give an order to a King's Guard. Did you, or did you not, command him to kill me during the Battle of the Blackwater? impulse I understand.
Fair.
He hates me because I'm the only one who tells him what he really
So is Joffrey.
So, fair enough. He wants me dead. But his stupidity, he could have had me poisoned and no one would have known. But the king orders a king's guard to murder the hand of the king in full view of his own army. The boy's an idiot.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to fucking idiot. My life is still in danger.
Probably. But not from Joffrey. He won't do anything now Father's here.
7 kingdoms united in fear of Tywin Lannister.
Not the Tyrells. Soon they won't need to be afraid of him. Joffrey will belong to Marjorie, the little doe-eyed whore. So will his children and their children. History will be taken from our hands.
You may escape at least. Once Jaime gets back, Sir Loras may come down with a terrible case of sword through bowels.
When Jaime gets back. When do we think that's going to be? He's out there somewhere.
Jaime or not, I'm truly fucked.
Who's going to tell her?
Do you think people will like it?
I don't think they will even notice it.
You're right.
Oh, hello,
It's not my
sexy.
wedding.
Oh, yes.
Loris likes green and gold brocade.
I'm sure he does.
Will they let me invite my family?
They haven't asked my opinion.
But do you think they will?
No.
Sorry, hold up, but no, they're all.
She's
Frasier.
right though.
Yeah.
Lady Sansa, Lord Tyrion to see you. Should I?
I beg your pardon, my lady.
Good afternoon, Lord Tyrion. I was just trying on a gown for King Joffrey's wedding.
Yes, it should be quite a wedding. I need to speak with you, Lady Sansa.
Of course.
Alone, if I may.
Why do you need to speak to her alone?
Shay. Please excuse her, Lord Tyrion. She's not from here.
Why do you need to speak to her alone?
I'd look at her and I'd be like,
Excuse
play
me?
your fucking role. Play your role, bitch. Remember who you are.
Excuse me, bitch.
She's lucky it was Sansa and not someone else. She should have got a backhand there. Like, for those times.
Even though she tells me not to.
Sometimes we think we want to hear something. And it's only afterwards, when it's too late, realize we wished we'd heard it under entirely different circumstances.
It's all right, really.
He's talking to her there. Like, you really want to live? Let me talk to you alone.
You're gonna have to leave for this. I gave her the chance.
Guys, could you imagine being the man in this situation? You're a side hoe that no one knows about is standing next to the person that your dad has told you that you've got to marry. And you've got to tell her and keep a straight face, knowing that when you get back home tonight, you are about to get it from your side hoe.
I mean, that would be a great threesome.
I don't think I'd go back to the side hoe. It's not worth it. It's not worth the beating I'm about to get.
Nah, but you are in love with her though. That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm about to get a beating.
It's a love beating.
This is awkward.
1,000 blades, taken from the hands of Aegon's fallen enemies, forged in the fiery breath of Balerion the Dread.
There aren't 1,000 blades. There aren't even 200. I've counted.
I'm sure you have.
Just to let you know, the chair was the thing George R. R. Martin was most annoyed about, because he looked at that chair and he's like, there is not 1,000 blades in that chair. And obviously, it's said to that, like in the depictions of like the book and stuff like that.
Fucking huge.
Think of steps, and then you've got your chair at the top. So like you go up the stairs, and like the stairs are made of the swords as well. Like it's big, it's big.
And they've just embarrassed
Ugly,
me.
old thing.
Yet it has a certain appeal.
The Lysa Arryn of chairs. Shame you had to settle for your second choice.
Early days, my friend. It is flattering, really. You feeling such dread.
Thwarting you has never been my primary ambition, I promise you.
Primary.
Although who doesn't
Secondary,
like to
maybe.
see their friends fail now and then?
You're so right. For instance, when I thwarted your plan to give Sansa Stark to the Tyrells, if, I'm going to be honest, I did feel an unmistakable sense of enjoyment there.
But your confidant, the one who fed you information about my plans, the one you swore to protect, you didn't bring her any enjoyment, and she didn't bring me any enjoyment. She was a bad investment on my part.
We know what happens to Littlefinger's bad
Luckily,
investments.
I have a friend who wants to try something new, something daring. And he was so grateful to me for providing this fresh experience.
I did what I did for the good of the realm. The realm? Do you know what the realm is? It's the 1,000 blades of Aegon's enemies. A story we agree to tell each other over and over till we forget that it's a lie. But what do we have left once we abandon the lie? Chaos. A gaping pit waiting to swallow us all. Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder. Many who try to climb it fail, never get to try again. The fall breaks them. And some are given a chance to climb, but they refuse. They cling to the realm, or the gods, or love, illusions. Only the ladder is real. The climb is all there is.
So what that scene there depicts is, remember the episode before where Littlefinger and her were sitting on the chair and he was like, I can get you out, and I've got to sit shit, blah 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 blah. She's now been told by Tyrion that she's got to marry Tyrion. She's looking at shit basically.
Oh yeah, now she's been told, right? Yeah, that was her way out.
She was crying that she has to meet Tyrion, and she's now basically going in her head: do I marry Tyrion or do I get on the fucking boat and fuck off now? Right, and she's coming up with that decision because she's not going to be able to marry Loras Tyrell.
Yeah.
I can only imagine the relief getting to the top.
Nah, bro, just fucking pull me a bit further.
Yeah, just in case.
Just a little bit further.
I bet it's beautiful. I don't give a fuck about the others. I'm fucking snogging her up there.
I'm doing more than that up there. So much more than that.
It's too cold to be getting my cock out, cuz.
Let me eat you out then.
Yeah. I'll do that. But I'm staying in the warmth. I'll pleasure her.
I don't know why he hasn't kicked off the other fella yet.
I know. I'd be kicking him straight off, brother. And what a nice end to an episode. Caught up. What a fucking banger, Jack.
It's a banger.
Game of Thrones is so good, isn't it? So good.
Brilliant.
If you guys want to go watch our full and extended uncut versions, go over to our Patreon. That link's in the description box down below. If you enjoyed the reaction to this episode, you know what you need to do. You need to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we will catch you in the next video.
See you then.